Hello, this is a video for all of the loyal subscribers who have subscribed to the various podcasts that I have hosted. I found that I recently checked the feed burner stats, and I found that a lot of people were still subscribed to the feeds of the Free Will, Science, and Religion podcast, the Impersonal Opinion podcast, the Philosophy, Science, and Religion podcast, and the Celibate Vegan Voices podcast. There were actually quite a few subscribers, and there are people who have liked the pages for some of these podcasts that I create on Facebook. And I feel bad because there has not been any new content for subscribers for a few years, in fact. So I want to give you a little bit of update about what has happened since then, because I used to host these podcasts regularly, and it sort of fell apart because I had some disagreements with some of the people politically, and we had some personality conflicts as well. Plus, life got busy, things took over. I became too busy to host these podcasts. But I have still been active recording videos myself, doing live stream discussions with other people, and it's been good. So there is new content available on my YouTube channel and Facebook pages occasionally. I try to share things. But some people who are subscribed through iTunes or Stitcher or whatever else to the RSS feeds that I set up a long time ago, I want you to know what's going on. You see, I set up these RSS feeds using archive.org and FeedBurner, which is one of those Google services, and somehow I managed to get these podcasts published so that people can download them through iTunes, Stitcher, other types of programs, and that sort of thing. And there's a lot of new content that people may like to hear but don't know it's available. So this is sort of a way of updating people on what's going on. So I am the host of these podcasts, or I was. You knew me then as Chandler Isaac Klebs, but today I go by the name Chastity White Rose because of my vow of celibacy and because I'm transgender. I've published books and I've done some very, very interesting talks with Pafo Ortiz, who you may remember is one of the old co-hosts that did the shows with us regularly, as well as Monique Lukens, who I did the Celibate Vegan Voices podcast with. So there's a few people I still keep in touch with and still talk to regularly, and I have even considered reviving some of these old podcasts if the other co-hosts that used to do them are still interested. The free will topic is still an interesting topic, so we could revive that podcast. So I wanted to know what the listeners would like to hear, what the other co-hosts would like to do if they would like to revive any of these old podcasts or start new ones. So what I'm doing is I'm recording this video right now, which I will also turn into an audio recording. I'll simply convert the video to audio format so that I can update all the subscribers with what is happening. Now, I'm not too hard to contact. You can find me usually either under the name Chandler Klebs or Chastity White Rose online if you do a quick Google search or something else like that. You can find my YouTube channel with no trouble. I'm not very hard to find, so if anybody wants to comment on my videos, email me, check out my website, chastitywhiterose.wordpress.com. If you want to contact me, if you want to be a guest on a podcast, if you want to hear a podcast on a particular topic, well, then maybe I can get with some people who would like to talk about that topic and record it, have some content. Now, it's quite a bit of work for me to get things set up just right, and I have lost some of the information I used to use for these podcasts. There's a very specific way it has to be set up But I am doing my best to try to remember how I did it, and I still have some old files, and I still have backups of all of the audio recordings, and we're talking many gigabytes of data of all these audio recordings. Some of them went 3 or 4 hours long. So that's what's going on, and so this is just a quick video and audio recording letting people know what's been happening with the podcast. And so many things have changed. Changes in my own life. I'm sure the lives of the other co-hosts has changed greatly. And yet some things never change. So let me know in comments wherever you happen to see or hear this. Just let me know if there's anything you would like to hear, any topics that haven't been covered. If you would like to have a discussion with me, we could do something on StreamYard or even Skype or Zoom theoretically. Although StreamYard is actually my preferred method of doing things. StreamYard is a really cool service that runs in a web browser and lets me live stream talks with other people that people can watch live, and they can comment, and I can even read their comments and respond in real time. It's basically like having my own TV station or something like that. It's really, really cool. It's really nice. So I'm kind of liking this idea of having sort of a live commenting show, a live call-in show, that sort of a thing. And I believe in free speech. I really believe in freedom of speech. I believe that people should be able to talk about topics, and they should not have their profiles on social media deleted. And so people may say things that people interpret wrongly, and then people may cancel or censor them. And I don't think that's right. And it's been happening to me and some of my friends. But it's at a time like this when I believe that freedom of speech, even the freedom to say things that are wrong, is important. Because if nobody says it, they can't be corrected. So that's how I feel about things. So I do hope that if anybody is still subscribed and they're wondering what happened, then they get to listen to me tell about this. And you can contact me and let me know what you think. I'm sure that some people enjoyed the old content, the discussions between people. It was very interesting, and I do miss those good old days sometimes. But like I said, I'm still doing new content. It's just not always shared in the feeds that people are subscribed to. So contact me in any way you like, and just let me know your thoughts. So this has just been a quick little update for people who wonder whatever happened to those old podcasts. It is possible to revive them, and I have the means to do it. So I guess that's all I have to say for now. So just let me know your thoughts, and we'll see what happens.